guys, what's up? How is everyone? I hope everyone is fine and safe. Okay, now today's topic is a new topic, that is trigonometric ratios of a complementary angle. Till now, we have done the basic trigonometric ratios, and the second topic we have done is trigonometric ratios of a specific angles. Okay, now we are moving to the third part of our chapter, that is nothing but trigonometric ratio of a complementary angle. That is the most easiest one. Okay, so what is basically a complementary angle? See, generally, what happens, what a right angle triangle is there, right? So in a right angle triangle, one of the angle is 90 degrees, right? We know like it is a right perpendicular, so it's a 90 degrees, right? Will be of 180 degrees, right? Triangle will be of 180 degrees. Okay, from that 180 degrees, we already have a right angle triangle. So we says that we are left with 90 degrees angle. Right, for our one of the angle we already know it's at 90 degrees. So what will these two angles will be divided with? It is nothing but 90 degrees. 90 degrees, it might be 30 degrees or 60 degrees, it might be 45 degrees or 45 degrees, any degree it will be like, but the overall total of these two angles, see, total of, suppose this is B, this is C, this is A, angle A plus angle C shall be equal to 90 degrees. Okay, generally in a right angle triangle, I mean in a triangle, that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is nothing but 180 degrees. This is the actual basic thing for the triangle. Okay, in this we don't know angle A, we are keeping it as it is, but we know angle B, it is 90 degrees, but we don't know angle C, we are keeping as it is, as it is overall it is equal to 180. So we are sending this 90 degrees here. That means that angle A plus angle C is nothing but 180 minus 90 degrees. What is angle A plus angle C? It is nothing but, overall it is nothing but 90 degrees, right? So from this we can infer that angle A and angle C, sum of these two angles will be 90 degrees. See, if we are watching, if we are taking the value from point of view of angle A, then angle C is a complementary angle of complementary angle for angle A, right? If we are seeing anything from point of view of angle C, okay, angle A is the complementary of angle C. Complementary angle of angle C. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, so once we get this, since we know that angle A plus angle C is 90 degrees, we are dealing with the same formulas. Okay, now let's move on to the formula part. This was the basic, the explanation of 90 degrees thing. Okay, now let's go move on to the formula. We know that we have like 6 ratios, right? Sine and cos, tan theta, cot theta, okay, secant theta, and cosecant theta. See, these are the basic ratios we already know. Okay, now since it's a complementary angle that we need to derive, I mean we need to get it, what we have to do, sine theta will nothing be, it will be equal to the cos value into, since like we are saying that the complementary and the basic angle will be, the sum of it will be 90 degrees. So we know that if sine theta is something, the other angle will be that theta, I mean 90 degrees minus something, right? So 90 degrees minus theta. Theta value will be anything here. 0, 35, 45, 31. It may be any odd figure here. Okay. See. Okay, it's nothing but, if we want to know the complementary angle, angle C, if we proceed here, the basic part of it, if we want to know angle C, what it will be? 90 degrees minus angle A, right? So here in angle A is nothing but, in our formula it's theta. We can take any way. We can take sine A is equals to cos 90 minus A. Simple. Okay. Whenever we are just changing to the complementary angle, our the formula will, from sine theta, will turn away to cos 90 minus theta, right? Similarly, this will be the reversal. Okay, cos theta is nothing but sine theta, I mean sine 90 degrees minus theta. Okay, again we got 90 degrees minus A from here, like theta. A is theta here. Okay, did we get that? See, sine ka cos, it will be turned into cos, and cos ka sine. this one is clear. Next is tan theta. Now you can simply say that tan theta will be equal to cot theta. I mean not theta actually. 90 degrees minus theta. Okay, cot is nothing but tan. Iska ulta. Tan 90 degrees minus theta. Okay, it's theta. Then secant. Secant will be obviously secant will be obviously like sine cos is like paired up, tan cot is paired up, here secant and cosecant will be paired up. So it will be cosecant. Now you can say it's cosecant 90 degrees minus theta. And here cosecant theta is nothing but secant 90 degrees minus theta. Okay, so these are the formulas which you need to remember. It's very simple. We are taking, I mean, I gave the reasoning here why we are taking 90 degrees minus theta and not any other angle. Okay, because this is already 90 degrees and these will be left over some of the theta. If this is some theta, any of the number, the other opposite, I mean the other opposite angle which is left over, that complementary angle will be nothing but, since this is gone, will be nothing but 90 minus some theta, right? Okay, now let's like remember a trick for remembering it, okay, in examination. So see, all this you need to write sine, cos, tan, cot, secant, cosecant, right? And you see the answers here in co, and co. These cos are there. Okay, so it's very simple. All the three cos at one place, see, and all the other things at another place, like sine, tan, and secant is there. So like for sine it is cos co, tan it is cot co, secant it is cosecant co. This co is very important to remember, just for remembering. Okay, and 90 minus theta is simple. Whenever there is a sine theta, its opposite complementary angle will be cos into 90 minus theta, right? The same goes herein. Okay, this goes opposite way. Cos theta is nothing but sine into, I mean sine 90 minus theta, 90 degrees minus theta. So this is about the complementary angle. Now we'll see how the application of this goes on. Exercise 11.3. The first problem, the first bit, evaluate tan 36 degrees divided by cot 54 degrees. Generally, in all the problems, it will be giving a relationship between them. Like for the tan, it's a cot, for sine, it will be a cos, and secant will be cosecant. So there will be some relationship, even either it's a division here in the problem, it's either it's multiplication or subtraction or addition. We will be having some or the other relationship between the two ratios. 90 minus 36, what it is, 54, right? Or 90 minus 54 is nothing but 36. Okay, these both values will be interdependent on each other. You should be like taking this notion to quickly arrive at the value. Okay, so in these kind of problems you need to get on one term, right? Tan and cot is not going well, so tan divided by tan, it will be easy. Cot divided by cot, it will be easy. So what we will do, either we'll change this term or we will change this term. Okay, generally it depends on us, we can take any of the value. So let us take this like the highest degree value in our cases. In any of the problem, we'll be changing the highest degree problem. That will remove the confusion from your mind in examination. You don't need to give a second thought in examination. Take a biggest degree and convert it using the formula. So herein we will write all the given value. Given value is what? Tan 36 degree divided by cot 54 degrees. So we know that formula. What formula about this thing, the complementary angle? Since you are seeing these kind of problem, it will be tan theta is equals to cot 90 minus theta. Okay, or simply you can say cot theta is equals to tan 90 minus theta. 90 degrees minus theta. Okay, so we are converting a cot some value, so we are writing it as cot 54 degrees is nothing but tan ka tan, 90 ka 90, we are taking copying as it is. And for theta, what is theta here? It is 54. Okay, so cot 54 degrees is nothing but if it's converted, it's tan 36. Okay, 90 minus 54 is nothing but 36. You can either way you can take it. Okay, this or this formula, we are taking this formula. Okay, so cot 54 degrees is nothing but tan 36 degrees. So simply what we have done herein, we are just taking these, like we are, simplifying this. Okay, this should be kept as it is. So tan 36 degrees as it is. But we are changing the value of cot. We have got this value of cot 54 degrees is nothing but tan 36 degrees. Okay, what will tan theta and tan theta gets cancelled? I mean tan theta ones are tan theta ones are kind of thing. And answer is 1. Wasn't it very simple? Yeah, it is very simple. So remember, in exam we can do either ways. Okay, we can even change the value of tan 36 degrees, we'll get the same answer. But you yourself make your one rule. Either you take the lowest value of the theta and change that value, or take the highest one and change the value. You make the rule within yourself, so that in exam you can come out very quickly, instead of wasting and thinking in that and wasting time. Okay, let's move on to the next bit. Okay, it's given that we have to evaluate cos 12 degrees minus sine 78 degrees. It's the second bit of that same problem. So what we will be writing, given value is as cos 12 degrees minus sine 78 degrees. We need to know that it's a complementary angle question. Okay, first thing. Next thing what we need to get clicked is that take up the highest value. Okay, sine some value. So what we will be doing, sine theta is nothing, because we are taking the highest value in our problems. Okay, sine theta is nothing but cos 90 minus theta, right? This is a formula we know. Why we are taking sine? Because we are just taking up this value, which is the highest angle. We are just taking, it's just for our convenience. Again, I'm saying you write the formula in exam. You don't need to write in the brackets directly. You can write the formula for complementary angle. It is cos 90 degrees minus theta. Okay, now theta here we are having a 78 degrees. Sine 78 degrees, which is equals to cos 90 degrees minus what is theta? 78 degrees. Okay, we got this, which is nothing but sine 78 degrees is nothing but cos, what is 90 minus 78? It is 12. Cos 12 degrees, right? We got this answer. Now we are substituting in given problem this value. Okay, what is given here? It's given here cos 12 degrees minus sine 78 degrees. We got sine 78 as cos 12, so cos 12 degrees minus cos 12 degrees, answer is 0. See, in every of the problem, you just need to concentrate on the fact that we need to get the answer. I mean, the simplified form in the same terms. I mean, if it's a cos, it should be a cos. If it's a sine, it should be a sine. If it's a tan, it should be a tan. So, based on that, we need to change one of the value. Either you can change cos value, or you can change sine value to cos. Okay, it depends on us. But I'm reminding you again that it's our choice what we have to take. But for the ease, we are taking the highest value and converting that. That's our trick. Okay, let's move on the next bit. So let's move on to the third one. It says cosecant 31 degrees minus secant 90 degrees. So is there a relationship between cosecant and secant? Yes, we have. Now we'll be taking the highest degree. Okay. So what we will do in our problem is, like, given solution is, I mean, given a problem is 31 cosecant 31 degrees minus secant 59 degrees. So what we are doing, we'll be taking the highest angle and converting. We know that, see, this highest value we are taking, because secant theta, this is the formula. We know that secant theta is nothing but cosecant 90 degrees minus theta. Okay, next step is that, so what is secant 59? We're just substituting, instead of theta, we're just writing the angles which is given. Secant 69 is nothing but cosecant 90 degrees minus 59, right? Which is nothing but secant 59 is nothing but cosecant. What is 90 minus 59? It is 31 degrees. Okay, we got this value. Okay, now substituting in given value. Okay, we are substituting in given value. Here it is a given value. You should write in exam that given value, okay? Given, then only you can just directly relate it to it. So, we know that cosecant 31 degrees minus secant 59 degrees, that is a given value, is nothing but cosecant 31 degrees. We are copying this value as it is, and we have changed this value of cosecant to this thing minus cosecant 31 degrees. What is the answer? 0. Okay, now let's quickly move on to the fourth problem. It's the same thing that you'll be repeating in these bits. Maybe this will be coming for 1 or 2 marks. So it's not a bad deal also if you get that marks. Every marks matters in math because you can score cent% in mathematics. So be prepared for these things. Okay, what is the given thing? First we are doing is sine 15 degrees and secant 75 degrees. Here what you can see, we know the relationship between sine and cos, secant and cosecant in that way, right? But here in this problem, it's not given sine 15 and cos 75 degrees. It's given as sine 15 and secant 75 degrees. So in this problem, what we can do, get these into a same terms. Either this should change to cosecant, okay, because it's secant, or this secant should change to the cos. We know secant theta is nothing but 1 by cos theta. We are just learning this so many times. We have learned it. Okay, so secant is 1 by cos. Since it's a sine, we should create, we should make a relationship between sine and cos. We are changing the secant to in cos terms. Okay, we did it. So secant 75 degrees here is nothing but 1 by cos 75 degrees. We are just replacing theta with the degree which is given here already. Okay, since in exam we are taking the highest degree one and we are doing all the experiments on that only. Okay, next, this is the thing we got it. So our question now changes to sine 15 degrees into, this is nothing but into, what secant we have just got it as 1 by cos 75 degrees, right? Which is nothing but sine 15 degrees divided by cos 75 degrees, right? Now, we also know that the formula of cos theta is nothing but, since here we are taking this value, okay, the highest angle, okay, cos theta is nothing but sine 90 minus theta. So we are doing, just replacing the value of theta with 75 degrees minus sine cosine we are writing, okay, and 90 is 90 degrees. And what is theta? 75 degrees. Okay, now cos 75 degrees is nothing but simplifying this one. Okay, cos 75 is nothing but sine, what is 90 minus 75? It is 15 degrees. Okay, so we got this value. Now we are substituting this value in sine 15 degrees divided by cos 75 degrees. Okay, we are substituting this value in this. Sine we are copying as it is sine 15 degrees. What we have got about the cos theta, cos 75 degrees, we have converted, right? So it is nothing but sine 15 degrees. One's and one's answer is 1. Wasn't it easy to establish your relationship between each of these things? So you should be very much perfect with all the base formulas so that your answers will be very easy. In exam, you can excel well. Now, let's move on to the next bit. Okay, the evaluation last bit, it is tan 26 degrees into tan 64 degrees. So given we first thing we are doing in every problem is that writing the given aspects. And tan 64 degrees. See, generally what happened in previous problems, they gave the things which were like of different terms, right? Tan and cot, cosecant and secant, sine and cos, in that way. But herein we have tan and tan. So what we think that it's so simple that we just need to multiply these things, it's very easy, but it's not, because see, we don't have like tan 26 degrees, we don't know the value of it. We just know the value of tan 30 degrees maybe, tan 60 degrees maybe, but it's something like odd figure 26 and 64, we don't know. Okay, and one more thing is that there's no, like we can't establish relationship, right? We can see if we convert if we keep tan as it is and convert it, then again there's a matter of the angles are not getting equated. So in this term, what we will do, let's take up, every time let's take up the highest value of the angle, I mean theta, okay, and change it. What we are changing it to? Cot. And again we are bringing it to that terms of 26. Okay, now let's like take, we know that here it is tan 64, so let's put up tan 64 degree. I mean, we know that tan theta is nothing but cot into 90 degrees minus theta, right? Now what we are doing, what is theta here? It is 64. Tan 64 degrees is nothing but cot 90 degrees minus 64, right? So tan 64 degrees is nothing but cot 26 degrees, right? So we are just converting it here. I mean, putting this tan value here. So tan 26 degrees into cot 26 degrees, right? We got one of the thing. Again, you people will be saying that now it's very easy that will convert cot and get it. So obviously cot 26 will be indirectly getting as tan 64. Again, we'll be back to the question. So now in this case, what another identity or another formula we can use? You know, we also know that we also know that cot theta is nothing but 1 by tan theta, right? So in this case, it will be changed to the same term, and you can even see that the degree, the theta is also same. So now it will be very easy for us. So we are copying this tan 26 degrees as it is into what is cot. We have just got it 1 by tan. Theta is in place of theta. What is the degree here? I mean, what is the angle here? 26 degrees. Now they are of same terms. This is same. This angle is same. Now isn't it easy to cancel? Tan 26 degrees by tan 26 degrees. One the answer is 1. This in this problem, in this kind of problem, what we think that they are of same terms. Now it's easy to add or divide or do any, I mean multiply. But here the problem comes that these two ratios are same, but the angles are different. In every of the problem we have seen that we are getting into one term of angle is also same and the ratio is also same. So what we are doing here, we are first converting it to cot, and then we are using another identity of cot and getting the answer. Wasn't it simple? Okay guys, I mean, if you like my videos, just subscribe and do comment in the comment box. Take care, bye bye, have a nice day.